Tonight, we're counting down 10 most brutal moments that didn't just end fights. They changed the sport forever. Get ready to witness power that defies belief. These are the 10 most shocking moments in powerslap. Number 10. Wesley Drain versus Garrett Grimes. Our countdown begins with a match that proves why every single detail matters in powerslap. When Wesley All the Smoke Drain faced the undefeated Garrett Grimes, nobody expected the controversy that would follow. The tension was palpable as both men traded devastating blows, but it was Grimes' technical error that would change everything, a crucial point deduction that would ultimately cost him his perfect record. The slow-motion replay shows why even the smallest flinch can have massive consequences in this sport. What made this moment unforgettable wasn't just the drama, it was Drain's ability to capitalize on his opponent's mistake, landing a shot so clean in the final round that it nearly ended the fight. But if you thought that was shocking, wait until you see what happens next. Number 9. Isaac Gunther versus William Shockey. Moving to number 9, we witness a moment that proves why proper technique is everything in powerslap. Gunther came in with devastating power, but one crucial mistake would cost him dearly. The decisive moment came when Gunther unleashed what appeared to be a knockout blow. The impact was so severe that Shockey's lights went out instantly. But in a shocking twist, officials caught what everyone else missed, a stepping foul that would turn victory into defeat. As one commentator noted, "You've got to have form in this sport. It's critical." This moment wasn't just a disqualification. It was about the razor-thin line between glory and defeat. However, this technical drama pales in comparison to the raw power waiting in our next matchup. Number 8. Dakota McGregor versus Riley Montoya. Our 8th spot showcases why they called Dakota McGregor the cleanest in the game. When he stepped up against Riley Montoya, nobody expected the display of both power and durability that would follow. What made this moment special wasn't just McGregor's knockout power, it was his ability to eat 2 massive shots from Montoya like they were nothing. The crowd stood in amazement as McGregor shook off impacts that would have ended most fighters' nights. The finishing sequence was clinical perfection, what might be the cleanest slap you have ever seen. The slow-motion replay tells the story. Perfect form, maximum impact, and consequences that had even Dana White on his feet. Yet somehow, this display of technical mastery looks tame compared to the pure chaos coming up next. Number 7. Brandon Rhodes versus Ronald Statton. When Brandon Rhodes faced Ronald Statton, everyone expected fireworks. What they got instead was a masterclass on why breaking the rules can cost you everything. The buildup was intense, with Rhodes promising to take his soul right out of his body. But when the moment came, a crucial stepping foul would turn this potential highlight into a cautionary tale. The slow-motion replay shows the exact moment victory slipped away. Perfect power, devastating impact, but improper footwork that changed everything. The slaps mean nothing if you foul. This moment was a reminder that in powerslap, technique matters just as much as power. But wait until you see what happens when our next Titan steps up to the table. Number 6. Kiefer Roberts versus Kaliani Kanikoa. At number 6, we witness why they call Keale Kanikoa the Chief. Coming in as a last-minute replacement at 193 pounds, nobody expected what was about to unfold against Kiefer Roberts. The decisive moment came with frightening efficiency. 1 count, 1 strike, and the arena fell silent. Roberts didn't just go down. His ears started ringing so badly that medical staff had to rush in immediately. The slow-motion replay shows why. Perfect connection, maximum torque, and consequences that had even veteran officials concerned. As Kanikoa would later say, "My power is out of this world." The Hawaiian Warrior didn't just win. He sent a message to the entire division. But even this display of raw power is nothing compared to what's coming next. Number 5. Davis versus Quinones. Our 5th spot features a championship moment that rewrote the history books. When John Davis stepped up against Isaiah Pretty Boy Quinones, nobody expected the champion's undefeated streak to end like this. The tension built through multiple flinches and warnings, with Davis losing points and taking extra shots. But when Quinones finally landed clean, the result was historic. Davis's first knockout loss in 8 fights, and with it, the middleweight championship changed hands. What made this moment unforgettable wasn't just the title changing hands. It was watching an unbeatable champion face his mortality. Yet somehow, this championship changing moment pales in comparison to the devastation waiting in our next matchup. Number 4. Brian Ellis versus Aaron Turner. Moving into our fourth spot, we witnessed why they call Aaron Turner the Hammer. Facing a massive Brian Ellis, Turner showed exactly why size isn't everything in powerslap. The build-up was electric, with Turner's signature energy firing up the crowd. But what followed would silence everyone. A strike so devastating that Ellis not only went down, but struggled desperately to get back to his feet, his 260-pound frame stumbling across the stage. The slow-motion replay reveals why. Perfect rotation, devastating follow-through, and an impact that had Ellis nearly headbutting the table on the way down. But if you think dropping a 260-pound man was impressive, wait until you see what happens in our top 3 moments. Number 3. Luke Simons versus TJ Thomas. Our bronze medal spot showcases one of the most remarkable comebacks in powerslap history. Luke Simons, a 12-year bodybuilder turned power striker, faced a nightmare scenario, having to eat 3 consecutive strikes in the first round. After absorbing multiple devastating blows, Simons remained focused, waiting for his opportunity. When it finally came, he unleashed a strike so powerful that Thomas didn't just fall, he plummeted. As Simons would later say to Dana White, "You stand there, you're taking extra shots, and you're just like, just you wait, buddy." The slow-motion replay shows why patience paid off. Perfect technique, maximum power, and a statement victory that had the Fontainebleau Las Vegas crowd on their feet. But even this comeback story pales in comparison to what's waiting in our next matchup. Number 2. Joshua Newson versus Raydon Bombardier. In our runner-up spot, Joshua Newson showed exactly why talking trash in powerslap can have severe consequences. When Bombardier came in barking, Newson remained silent, but his response would echo through the arena. The decisive moment showed why they called Newson the silent assassin. After weathering Bombardier's strike, Newson delivered a shot so devastating that medical staff had to rush in immediately. The impact wasn't just a knockout, it was a statement. As Newson would calmly state afterwards, he barks a lot, but he's never felt power like mine before. The replay tells the story, textbook technique and maximum power that had everyone questioning what they just witnessed. But if you think that was shocking, wait until you see our number 1 moment. Number 1. Kalani Vacamilialo versus Lorenzo Florian. Our top spot features a moment that redefined what's possible in powerslap. When the 400-pound Kalani Vacamilialo stepped up against Lorenzo Florian, nobody expected what would follow. The NFL veteran and Oregon State powerhouse was about to show why weight classes exist in combat sports. The build-up was terrifying. Vacamilialo's smile before the strike telling the story of what was about to happen. When Florian landed his shot, Vacamilialo brushed it off like a mosquito landing on him. But what followed would become one of the most shocking moments of 2024. The decisive blow came with such devastating force that it didn't just knock Florian out, it sent him into another dimension. As commentators noted, "Don't even count, it's over." The slow-motion replay shows why. The sheer size of Vacamilialo's hand slicing through the air, the perfect connection, and the consequences that had everyone in the arena holding their breath. This wasn't just a knockout, it was the redefinition of what human beings are capable of. What moment left you most shocked? Was it Vacamilialo's earth-shattering power, Newson's silent assassination, or Simon's incredible comeback? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible powerslap content.